It's Guido coming at you with a Chuck talk. It's no longer tactics talk, it is Chuck talk. Operation Chuck is in full swing, baby. The Chuckacore is here, the big grin, and you can see, as I said in my latest video about Operation Chuck, is I did put the Chuck bling onto this bad boy. I've got two decals, one in front, one in back. I could not find whether we got any little Chuck stuff, so I put the Doge. Stupid camera work. Anyway, I should really put the free cam mod on this, but you know what? I'm too lazy and I don't want it. So there you go. All tier 10 proc. I may never play another tank in this game than the Manticore, especially after this game. I should probably just retire. This one was a lot of fun. I finally aced it in 130-something battles. Now look, I'm not the greatest Manticore driver. I have a mark. My goal is to get 2 on it. But man, this thing is so much fun. I just feel like if you can do well in a Manticore game, you've really, especially in a pure tier 10 battle, you've really done something. Okay, it's proc. I should do well. I'm a scout. Got it. You might be thinking, fine, Guido, do well on Himmel's derp. Okay, noted. Probably not going to have this game on Himmel's derp. But you know what? This is what we live for. You get the right matchup, the right tank. And Chuck is in the tank, my friends. I'm telling you. I don't know. I may never go back.
On the hunt once more.
On the hunt, you know, you gotta love it. He's got the voiceover. Although I don't know if that's really Chuck. Do you think Chuck really sat in and did those, or did they pay a Chuck impersonator who was going to be a little bit cheaper? These are things I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I have the CVS. I have the low noise exhaust system, and I have optics on this bad boy. I'm running food. I am running. Well, I'm now running the camo directive. But check that out. I thought I was spotted. Look how close that WZ is to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got me. And then I say, well, 48% camo rating. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I now have a 50. That was stupid. I should not have knocked that down. I now have 50% camo rating because I actually finally respect Chuck. Because my camo was at 87%, for whatever reason, I took it last of his 7-odd skills. If you've seen my video where I dropped 150,000 gold and about 140 million credits trying to improve Chuck, shall we say, emaciated and sad initial state, wargaming, Tui, he should have had every commander in standard skill, just my opinion. But if you've seen that, then you know that I have been working on Chuck for a while. Now this guy, I'm figuring, is more than likely going to see me this time. That is a bummer. I just get a crit, but he gets slapped for 802 by the myriad of campers. So all the herbivores are back there in the paddock, sitting in the corner. I'm going to fade back here, but I'm just getting a little bit of assist. Actually, somebody else sees that. Now, with the CVS, and I'm sure you've seen some of these videos, you can kind of creep along through these line of bushes, one of the last great scout maps in the game right here, and get some good spotting on these guys. Now, there are gaps. You do have to be careful. So I'm going to pull back thinking, this dude's just YOLOing at me, so let's stay out of his min spotting range, what Wargaming has called the X-ray circle. That just came out for some reason. I don't really know why they call it that, but that's a new term I heard in one of their videos. So we just got these guys locked down. Long reload, so you do have to wait for a while. And we'll just finish off. That is very satisfying. Isn't it? Is it not very satisfying to take down a 268 version 4 with your Manticore? That's fantastic. That just makes me feel so fuzzy and bubbly inside. Fuzzy and bubbly. Sorry, Chuck. I know it's not very manly, but it made me feel fuzzy and bubbly watching you take down that overpowered piece of FOD TD who thought he could just drive into everybody. Of course, he wasn't going to survive anyway, whether I was there or not. Now we got the 103. He dies Fantastamundo. And we'll just sneak through here. At this point, I looked at the rolls or the death side, and I went, ooh, okay, the WZ is dead, so I'm actually in really good shape. That is pressing R once, and you can creep ever so slowly forward. Remember that scouts keep their camo while they move, which is fantastic. I got tired. It was going too slow. Let's move forward. I want to talk real quickly about these two sections. There's double bush here, and up here there's double bush here, which are great spots to get to from either side, either whether you're pushing in or you're defending to kind of hold, and you can easily double bush on these things. But notice that there are openings in some of these bushes. And then I saw the Progetto go by, and I'm thinking, you dirty scoundrel, you're going to take my spot, lamma ding dang. Oh, that didn't do anything. That's a bummer. So we'll just go ahead Now we'll feast off of his silliness. He just YOLO'd in there, but he is getting some assist. I would guarantee that. Nope, okay, can't quite get to him. Check this out. There's enough pen on that lower plate to actually go through the 60 TP lower plate. Very nice. So I'm going to creep forward. Wow, there's a lot of targets back there. There's even an HMC. We need to get rid of him first because if he's still sitting there, then I can't really go by without being spotted. So bye-bye. That's another tier 10 down the drain. I won't call it an overpowered piece of FOD like I did on the 268 V4. This was a bummer. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get a nice kill right on this guy. And I think the 268 blocked it, or I don't know. Or it was just a critical hit. That was a really big bummer. Let's just keep creeping forward with that old CBS burning through the bushes. Hello. Hello, Mr. JPZ E100. How about a little bit of that right there? How do you like that? 5,050 spotting. 1,594 so far. And now it's starting to be a collapse. I was just about to say it's not quite a massacre, but based on map position, we absolutely have this one doped out. That guy gets away, so let's just keep creeping forward. I know there's a couple more big kids in here. There's one. Go back to double bush that guy. Pretty confident I'm double bushed on the 268. We're getting the assist on that guy. There's another sweet 1100, and down he goes for another 1187. Up to 7,000 assists, and this is just... See what I'm saying? It just makes me want to not play another tank. But I suppose the truth is I'm not going to get... I'm not going to get proc every time, am I? Good, the mailman showed up during my video, so my dog can bark in the background. Here's to you, Mocha. Good job. Get that mailman. I suspect that mailman won't ever do that again until tomorrow. Alright, the FV, another overpowered piece of FOD. I'm just going to let him know I'm coming across. Here comes your doom, my friend. This is Chuck. He does not care that you know where he is. I'm actually spotting the 110. Just take a quick poke. I was hoping he wasn't really paying attention, but he was. I think I'm spotting that 110 E3. Yeah, I'm getting assist off of the 110 E4, not E3. I'm kind of worried that the AMX or the TVP or all three of these guys are just going to YOLO out on me, but the AMX was last seen up on the hill, and the 5051 is on the back slope right there. So I'm just waiting for a little help. The ST2 says, you know what, let's go get this little buddy. And I say, you know what, Chuck cannot be hit. He dodges everything. You make him miss. Chuck wanted that guy to shoot. Literally stuck. Came over and said, I'm going to kill that Manticore. And the rest of the team said, no, you're not. He's our little buddy. He's Chuck. One more shot in the side of this guy. Oh, so delicious. So, oh, that was my own arty. That was my own arty. Thanks. The only thing that can defeat Chuck is his own arty. Just wait for a second. Maybe come up here. Use this as some armor. Where's that 50B? Don't know. Ah, there he is. And one last shot. Does he see us? Ooh, ooh, yeah, there he goes. Pink. And again, Chuck's domination. The guy misses. Now, I want you to take a look at the beautiful decals that are on top of this. The giant grin, the blue eyeshadow, and Chuck decals over it, all over the thing. I think, guys, I think I never play another tank in my entire WOT career. This is clearly the most dominant, fastest, hardest hitting, biggest, strongest, handsomest tank in the entire game. And when you put Chuck with his fake Chuck voiceovers, do you think they're fake Chuck? I don't. How was it so bad? That's why I think it's fake Chuck, because they used the radio thing, and the guy was Chuck-ish. They probably hired the guy, you know, through a talent agency. Hey, we need a Chuck impersonator, voice impersonator, and then they went to the talent agency and they hired the guy, and then when they heard him, they're like, "Holy crap, we're gonna have to put a lot of static on this radio because you're not good." Now, I fully expect, if Chuck actually did the voiceover, that a fist is going to come out of the sky and smash me into the ground. But since that didn't happen, I'm probably right. I'm probably... Uh-oh, someone's coming up to the door. It's Chuck! No. All right, that was fun. I am definitely playing this tank more. Telling you, folks. What a beast. 3,463 damage, 8,594 assists. 4 kills. Every time I play the Manticore, this is exactly what happens. Not really, but you know what? That's what you live for, the good ones. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you're looking for ways to do so, you can hit the subscribe button or down below, so to speak. That was very creepy. Anyway, down there in the description, there's all kinds of ways to support it. We will see ya.